After last weekend, Scottish Cup action and the midweek big club bash across 3 European competitions, we return to the Spfl, League 2, League 1, Championship and the Premiership. Welcome back to Fog Football, Dundee Derby, Glasgow Derby, Old Firm, Fife Derby, which has already taken place.
The redundancy derby.
Absolutely, we had Rafe Rovers chanting, "You're going down with the Airdrie" to Dunfermline. Tell you what, it might just be Dunfermline going down. It might not be both of them.
Yeah, Airdrie could actually survive.
Aye, they could. 7 points is the gap with a game in hand. Tell you what, we'll get to the Championship. It's rather interesting.
I'm willing to bet that Airdrie and Dunfermline are still to play. You sure?
Yeah, they will. I'm sure they will be, but you know what's more interesting than all that? League 2. That's where it's at. East Fife set 3 points clear of Peterhead. Then it's Edinburgh City, Elgin City, Spartans, Stirling Albion, Stranraer, Clyde, Forfar Athletic and Bonnie Rig Rose. That wee points deduction for their pish pitch could seriously come back to bite them on the arse, because they're sitting rock bottom with Forfar, but they're actually below them because of the goal difference. So we'll dive straight into the fixtures, and I can't wait for Stranraer to come up. Bonnie Rig Rose against Stirling Albion. I'm going to go Bonnie Rig Rose 2-1, because why not? They need it. They're rock bottom.
So I feel right now, guys, rock bottom.
Walk bottom.
Walk bottom. I'll go 1-1.
1-1. Right, East Fife against Stranraer. I'm going to go 1-0 East Fife.
Aye, East Fife 2-1.
He's no feeling it today. Right, Elgin City against Clyde. We're going 0-0. You feeling 0-0?
Are we going 0-0?
I'm going 0-0. You can do whatever you want.
I'm going to go 2-1 City.
Forfar Athletic against the Spartans. This is Sparta. I'm going to go... Fuck it, I'll go 3-1 the Spartans. Why not?
It could be 3-1 Spartans. Could be, but
it could literally be any, a magnitude of numbers.
It could be like I'll go 1-1.
Peterhead against Edinburgh City. I'm going to go 2-1 to Edinburgh City, because why not?
Edinburgh City. I'll go... I can see that. I'm going to go 2-2.
Fair enough, right. League 1. Arbroath sit top by 5 points. Dumbarton sit bottom by 19. And Inverness are somehow up to 7th. So it's a complete turnaround across the board there for a lot of teams. But into the actual fixtures, Arbroath against Dumbarton. I mean, it's top against bottom. I'm going to go 5-0 Arbroath, because why the hell not? Can't complain with a 5-0 Arbroath, can't you?
What makes you think Arbroath's going to win 5?
Top,
anyway, do you want to give
us
a breakdown here in League 1?
I just did. You need to open your ears. Dumbarton sit 19 points bottom, right? They're adrift. Inverness are up to 7th, and Arbroath are sitting in top spot. So that's why I've went with 5-0 Arbroath. It's top against bottom.
It's a one-way ticket to League 2 for Dumbarton, isn't it?
It is. There's no way back, man.
I'll go 3-0 Arbroath.
Inverness against Aden Athletic. Inverness 2-0.
The scoreline that we could see happen.
It's actually crazy to think, because I remember seeing in the papers about Duncan Ferguson saying that they're down if the deduction went through. It's went through, and they're easily going to stay up, aren't they, Inverness? Fair play to them.
It's looking that way, yep. Initially I felt worried for them, but I don't know.
I'm worried for you, Jambo Bear.
Well, give me money. As soon as Dumbarton got the points deduction, I think they were safe.
Potentially. Montrose against Cove Rangers.
Potentially, they're fucking safe now. Like.
Yeah, but 9th can still relegate you.
Yeah, but they're going to finish 9th.
Alright then, Dumbarton. No, we moved on. Montrose against Cove Rangers. I'm going to go 2-0 Montrose. Because that's what I do.
Might be the only Rangers to win this week.
They might be. Queen of the South against
I don't know the prediction, no.
Yeah, we'll get. I'm keeping my cards close to my chest. But
what you on about, Dick? I said they might be the only Rangers to win, and you moved on to the next game.
And you said about predictions.
Man, allowed a prediction for Montrose Cove Rangers.
I don't know, you tend to just fucking agree with me and then mumbo jumbo your way over it.
1-1.
1-1. I'm going 2-0 Queen of the South.
2-0.
Right, Stenhouseburg against Kelly Hearts. Going to go 3-0 Kelly Hearts. I'm feeling it. Might be the only Hearts to win this weekend.
No, 2-1 Kelly Hearts.
Do you even know who Hearts are playing this weekend?
No.
I couldn't tell you who they're playing. Some team bigger than them though. Right. Into the Championship. Falkirk sit 6 points clear. Rafe 1. I believe this table is updated. So Rafe 1. They do.
Right, guys, here's the deal.
4 points behind Partick.
They cares how far they're behind.
What?
If people
I care.
if 5 people comment FC25, I'll take my redundancy and just do career mode all day every day.
I think no. What you should have said is if like 3,000 people send a tenner, then I'll take my redundancy.
No, well that as well. Like I mean,
Like I worked it out earlier, right? If 7,000 people, or what did I work it? Was it 7,500 people? If 7,500 people gifted memberships on my channel, even though you'd argue that's completely, that'd be one membership. Point is, it worked out at 35 grand, basically. But then when YouTube take the cut, I'd be walking away with like 17.5 grand. How great would that be?
I will dream on. That's not happening.
And basically, why it came around.
More chance the Rangers win the league.
Probably.
What do you mean probably?
And why it came around is because there's a lot of discussion in the BSC chats about people sending gifted memberships to get certain people a wee Rangers badge next to their name.
And you've got 7,500 subscribers?
Well, I've got more than that, but that was a nice round number, man. I don't want to do 7.604 or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Working that out's a pain in the arse. But probably bored you there, have I?
No, probably a bit.
It's a lot of numbers, and it wasn't really Scott Steiner math. Anyway, Airdrie sits 7 off Dunfermline. But if they win, they go 4 behind. And for me, if they do that, I think they'll stay up. Pipe bomb.
Stephen Mill will be shitting himself.
I can't wait. Don't know why Ewan Cameron's got a hard on for Falkirk, but you know what? Stephen Mill's arse folding.
Unfortunately for Airdrieonians, they're taking on Livy, but I tell you what, Livy's form's kind of went off recently.
See Ewan Cameron. Oh, the plates had food on them, and I refused to pay for the starters and the fucking mains and all that shit. And even
what
the desserts.
Spot.
He's got something wrong with him.
No,
I don't shit in other people's houses. I run outside and
he's
shit.
a fucking weirdo. Listen, see if he doesn't want to pay for the dinner, the food, the plates, I think that's fine. Well, I don't think it's fine. I mean, it's his prerogative, right? But you can't go, here, that food that you served me is got food on the plate from my own table, so I'm not paying for the drinks I've already drunk. Can't be doing that. That's like scumbag material.
Yeah, but say you've ordered a steak with chips, right? And the other person's ordered pasta. Something like that. And say a bit of the pasta sauce is on a wee bit of it's on the bottom of your plate with the steak and chips on it, and it's going to a member of your family or friends. Are you within your rights to truly get an entire fucking like refund? Or not pay for it? I don't think you are. That is snobbery at the highest fucking degree. Now, if it's a mix and match between the entire restaurant and I bet everybody's meals getting on your plate, man, I totally understand that. That's no right. But I think it's pathetic. And I also think it's pathetic that he needs a shite and he purposely would do it outside rather than go to the bathroom. I mean, imagine being in your house and somebody it's like, here, I need a shite. It's like, oh, the toilet's upstairs first on the left. No, actually, I'm going to go outside first on the right and take a shite beside your shed. That's alright, yeah, you go ahead and do that. I mean, come on.
I've only ever did one shite outside, like. It wasn't my proudest moment. But if you've got to go, you've got to go.
Yeah. Been on a few camping trips, like, but point is, I don't shite outside when I've got a house to shite in, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't shite where you eat.
Aye. But we don't eat where we shit.
Anyway. No one's eating their dinner in the fucking bathroom, are they?
Absolutely.
What a weirdo. Aye. I just
Was the same guy that said you can eat a Chinese in the bath or something?
Probably
He dips the prawn crackers in the fucking bath water. He's wired to that moon.
He doesn't deserve Hearts to win anything, man. He's the reason I can't have good things for my club. Pricks like him.
It's all you Cameron's fault, isn't it?
Aye.
Oh. It was even that thing about the movie. It's like it was like an 18 and they weren't letting his 14-year-old son in.
Yeah, that's within the right to do that.
Yeah, it's like, but we always go. Yo, sorry to burst your bubble, you and Cameron, right? But we'll move on in a minute. But the reality is, see, when you've got a job, you don't remember the face of every fucking customer.
Yeah, it's like if someone's trying to buy...
Maybe think 25 and shit like that.
Yeah, like if someone's trying to buy a Red Bull, and maybe they're, not that age or whatever, and they're like, but I always get it. It's like, well, Good for you, but I've not seen ideas, so I'm not getting it. It's a chance you take, isn't it?
Yeah, I've been in numerous bars, restaurants, whatever, and get served by the same person on different occasions, and they always ask for ID. I mean, you're just an arsehole if you turn around and say, well, why do I need to show you? I showed you it 6 months ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes things change. Maybe they've been told off, or maybe they're getting pressured by their boss or something like that to start IDing people.
At the end of the day, if you fail to prepare to fail, you should bring the required stuff. I mean, if you don't bring your ID in a night out and they don't let you in, whose fault's that? It's your fucking fault. And it's the same premise here.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you could go to the same club or whatever, and one weekend you might not be asked for ID, the next that you will.
Yeah.
The night you get asked for it, you can't just fucking start crying and go, oh, well, you never asked me for it last week. Maybe last week it was somebody else on the doors, or last week you looked a bit older or something,
Yeah, so...
Fuck you, Cameron.
It is what it is, folks. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, he is a weirdo,
No, he's funny and all that, but...
No, he is, but I mean... Steven. Chanting Falkirk songs and all that shit, and... I don't know.
Wearing the Falkirk stuff's a lot... Right, come on.
He's a weird guy. He sets himself up for a failure. He makes, these unrealistic bets.
Hearts haven't beat Celtic in 53 years, but if Celtic beat them on Sunday, then
I'll wear a Celtic strip
and join the IRA.
It's like,
I think you need to reel it in.
You're obviously calling for that,
You know what I mean? Come on. Anyway, let's move on.
See if Ewan goes to the games at Tynecastle, and I don't know if he does, but let's pretend that he does.
Aye.
See if he needs a shite.
Does he go outside?
Is he going to the toilets, or is he going to take one in the centre circle? I'm curious,
Yeah, history tells you it would be the semicircle. So, is that why Tynecastle reeks of shite? Anyway, that was half-time heat. It's time to move into the main event. Airdrie.
Oh, wait, I wonder what the toilet situation is at lower leagues. You know where there's not like low capacity stadiums?
Yeah.
Do you think they just have a one toilet or something?
Tell you what, at Lynx Park, I can't remember where the toilet was. I didn't go.
Do you think they even have it's separated by gender, or do you think it's just one toilet?
I think it's porta potties for the most part. I remember walking in, and the gates were under a roof, and it might have been to the left, but you had actually. Where was it? I can't think. I just remember standing watching Montrose Motherwell thinking...
One with them in my life.
Yeah. But you know what? You got to see Lennon Miller fucking stroll around the midfield. And Andy Halliday as well. Was that not worth it?
Well, Andy Halliday was strolling around the midfield this week. We'll have to wait and see. But right, let's move on. Who are you going with? Airdrie, Livy?
I'm going to go Airdrie 1-0.
For me, Livy's at the title race. I think Falkirk have got it wrapped up, unfortunately.
See, unfortunately, I have no complaints about Falkirk winning it. But in terms of a race, yes.
No, I mean, I just want a race. I just don't think Livy are going to... They've dropped too many points recently, too many draws in there. I'm going to go 1-1. I can see another draw here.
Right, Hamilton against Greenock Morton. Battle of the Diddy men. I'm going to go 2 each.
Diddy men?
Diddy clubs? They're just not really doing much, are they?
No, I'm going to go 2-1 Hamilton. Greenock Morton were on a good run, but I think that's gone.
Right, must win for Ayr. Partick against Ayr. I'm going to go Scott Brown's team. The draw, 1 each.
Oh, I'm going to go 2-1 here.
Any more slipped up points, man? It's good night.
Speaking of slipped up points, I think we could see Falkirk drop points here.
I'm not convinced. Queen's Park are shite.
I'm going to go 2-2.
Now, I know what people are... What do you mean, Queen's Park are shite? They're not Rangers at the Cup. Don't really need to be particularly great to beat Rangers at Ibrox these days, folks, so...
Yeah, Rangers not lost 4 in a row, Ibrox.
First time ever. Never been done before. And I tell you what, Hibs and Athletic Bilbao next. I mean, it is not... Even if Rangers beat Hibs, right, there's a real possibility that Rangers will lose 5 at the last 6 at home. That's unacceptable, in my opinion.
See if Barry Ferguson never got Rangers through to the next round. Say if they lost that penalty shout, do you think he was in danger? Or do you think it doesn't matter how badly he performs, he's there to the end?
No, he's last in the season, don't get it twisted, but it just goes to show you how, mental those penalties were, right? Because, I'll be honest, I would be going fucking right through the team. I'd say they'd bottled it, because I think they did bottle it to a point. people, I mean, Barry Ferguson's like, oh, they showed great character, but I think if a team's performance is based on the flipping a coin of penalties, I can't turn around and say they showed great character. I think for the most part they were on the ropes and shit. But yeah, you can argue they showed good character in the penalty shootout, Butland and everyone who scored. I think that's fair enough. But if Fenerbahce win, can you honestly turn around and say that Rangers showed great character in that game of football? I don't think you can. I think a lot of players did not fucking turn up, and there was a lot of defensive frailties in there. And it's the same with the Europa League final in 2022. I never really want to speak about it, but you know, if a certain guy scores and we win, that's hailed as like one of the greatest loan deals ever because he won a European trophy. But because he's the one that missed the penalty, it's labelled as the fucking worst loan deal ever. That's just the magic of penalties.
Big F, but let's move into the Premiership.
I'm going to each Queen's Park, Falkirk. Where are you going?
Well, first of all, I've already went 2-2, and you just says that you don't think it's going to be a. You think you said Queen's Park is shite.
I went a wee. Actually, yeah, fuck. I'm going 3-0 Falkirk. You're right.
How can you go from 2-2 to 3-0? What planet are you on?
Because I went on a passionate rant there. Right, cards on the table. 50 quid bet credits in my Bet365. There's your league table. I'll probably going to be spending it tomorrow on the 3 o'clock kickoffs. So we'll see how that goes. But in terms of St Johnstone, they take on Aberdeen. Battle for third. Aberdeen would need to win. St Johnstone, tell you what, that draw against Dundee last time out, it keeps Dundee alive. I think if Dundee lost that, I'd have said they were done. They just look like a team hopeless, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I mean,
and Kelly are on the verge of getting dragged into it. Everyone from St Mirren up safe for me.
It's actually weird St Mirren are that low.
It is. It really, really is. And you know what? 16 points the gap at the top. Let's just dive straight into it, double foot it. So Hearts against Ross County.
I expect Hearts to win, but it's not an easy game.
Hearts should win.
I'm going 2-1.
James Wilson and Craig Gordon called up to the Scotland team. Shank will be looking to prove a point, all that stuff. I'll go 3-1 Hearts. Kelly against Hibs. Hibs lost to Celtic. Their streak came to an end. Kelly need a win. Hibs.
Well, they can start another streak up, can't they?
They can. Hibs need a win as well. Like, they're barely in third. The last thing Hibs need is to completely crumble.
Yeah,
Hibs are at both cups.
We seen Dundee United get into third, and then their form just completely fell away.
Yeah.
Could we see something similar happen with Hibernian?
We could. I mean, they play Rangers on the 5th of April at Ibrox. You know, you draw this game and say you lose your next one before that one. Suddenly you're looking at like what, you know, a point in your last 4 league games, and maybe Aberdeen have turned it around. Maybe Dundee United have won the derby. You don't know, but I'm going to go 2-1 Hibs. So, Davy Gray marches on. I think Hibs will get third, but I wouldn't be surprised if their arse went.
I'm going to go 1-1.
Right, Motherwell against St Mirren. Tell you what, Motherwell have won a few games on the bounce here, so I'm going to go Motherwell 2-0.
I'm going to go another draw 2-2.
Right, St Johnstone Aberdeen. This is probably the game that I've got the most eyes on.
2-1 St Johnstone.
Yeah, I think St Johnstone are going to win. Knocked Livy at the Cup last week. I guess Aberdeen did knock out Queen's Park, but I'm not convinced about Jimmy Thielen. Yo, it was one of the worst runs you'll ever see. Let's not pretend he's back to being the chosen one. Now here, he could still win a Scottish Cup, and he could still get third, but it's all coulds. I think it would be an absolute insane turnaround.
He ain't winning shit. Hearts are knocking them out the semi-finals. You heard it here first.
Can't wait. They win at Hearts.
No, but I mean, I can't say we're going to win it for sure, but we will beat Aberdeen. I know that.
Brilliant. Right.
But when you're so confident, we've already beat this. We dominated that game, that 3-2, and we dominated the draw game as well.
Right.
We beat us because we've been shite, but we'll see.
Celtic against Rangers, it just feels dead, this, doesn't it?
How can any Aberdeen fan not have confidence? I don't get it. Like,
against Hearts.
We've already beat you.
I wouldn't say Hearts in best of form though, either.
We've had good. Our form's been good in 2025.
Lost against a shite Rangers.
Robbed against a shite Rangers.
Still lost though.
In the Hibs game, yeah, we weren't good. But come on. Between the penalty that we didn't get and just the pure unluck, I mean, come on.
The unluck?
Unluckiness.
I'm not convinced. Right, anyway, up next.
Why not? That was a penalty?
We've got an Old Firm.
You're not convinced that was a penalty? Hearts game.
What one?
One of Wilson, Nasala. Nasala.
I can't even remember it. I think
pushes him right in the back, man.
I think I said it was a penalty. Oh yes, I remember it now. Yeah, Rangers scored from it.
Aye,
how great was that?
Shite.
Celtic against Rangers. This feels dead. Cal McGregor could miss it. Rangers could probably be without half their squad due to the heroics, because that's what big clubs do. They play European football midweek.
Like, you say dead, right? And I'm actually tempted to agree, because...
hold on. What's your opinion on Nico Raskin replacing Arnie Engels?
I think Engels is overrated.
Yo, we have said that Rodgers has been stat padding.
Yeah,
right?
no...
And I'm not going to sit here and pretend that Arnie Engels is shite, right? Because he's really not.
No, he's not, but just...
But Raskin's definitely more defensive. Engels is more attacking. And if you know Belgium, they've got De Bruyne. Maybe they're just lacking in the more central.
No, I'm trying to think logically here, right? Take away all the penalties that Engels has scored. I think he would come under a lot of criticism. I don't think the performances that he's put in have been worthy. Has he had good games? Yes, but for the most part, I don't think he's been up to the standard of Celtic's highest record transfer. But people will point out, oh well, he's got this many goals. And it's like, yeah, that's fine, but he's been taking the penalties.
Yeah.
You take it. Let's give the penalties to somebody else. Let's say you give the penalties to McGregor or Hatate or whatever, Maida. Point is, you take away all those penalty goals from Engels, and it's really not that impressive.
But not the problem is though, right? For like Engels and Adair, they've come in with the price tag, and I think when you're paying record fees back to back, you should be getting guys that look a step above, and they really don't. Dyson Maida, Carter Vickers, right? Hatate on his day. Matt O'Reilly, Kieran Tierney, I can name a lot more. They look a step above the rest. I'm this isn't even me just burying Engels, right? Have you ever watched Engels and went, he looks a step above the rest? I just don't. I don't. And it's the same way Adair. I think Engels is superior to Adair, don't get it wrong. But I just don't think... Yeah, he can maybe unlock it.
I used to watch Kyogo and think he's too good for this league. I've never watched either and thought he's too good. I don't think he's good enough.
No, he's not.
Especially not at Celtic.
Absolutely.
I've seen performances for Hatate where you're thinking, why is he not moved to a big club?
What do you make of Kyogo getting called up to Japan despite playing hee-haw?
Aye, it is strange. It is strange. I don't understand it. I mean, I would be tempted to accuse the Japanese boss of having something against Celtic, but obviously that's not the case when Hatate and Maida get called up. Has he? I wonder.
I don't know. Maybe Japan's picked up injuries or something, but
or maybe he's gave himself some sort of rule. He's implemented a rule where he can only pick 2 people for fucking Scotland or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's baffling to me.
Right. So moving to Rangers, Igamani called up to Morocco. Completely went off the boil. His arse, his fried.
Yeah, I know you were praising him at the start of the season. To be honest, I was getting a wee bit of praise as well. But for the past couple of months, he's been borderline shite.
Yep.
And for me,
about 6 weeks.
I think Dessel's got to be the man leading the line.
Will he be?
I think he should be.
He should be. I mean, the rumours at 8.4 million is what Sofia's bid for Igamani. Rangers laughed it off. Would you have accepted it?
At the moment, I'd say so.
I wouldn't have accepted it because I do genuinely believe we can get more, but at the same time, Rangers can't afford... But then, if the 49ers deal is that good, then they probably can't afford to reject it. We just don't know how much money we're dealing with here. What else for Rangers? Anyone go off injured during the game against... I mean, Tierney was getting pretty much everywhere in his entire body. Massage, so don't really know what's going on there. Balogun, he played 120 minutes. Do not see him playing this game. Suter's also pretty injury prone. I mean, honestly, I'm not using fatigue as an excuse, but I do think the Rangers team is going to be fairly different from what played on Thursday. That's the benefit of actually having a lot of players back for injury. The problem is, guys that didn't play, Like Barami, Hadji, Lawrence. I just don't want those three in a midfield against Celtic because they'll just get overrun.
I mean, it does feel like a bit of a meaningless game because I can't really recall. It's not often you get an Old Firm game with this kind of gap. A lot of times it'll maybe be like 7 or 8, and you're like, realistically it's over, but a win could maybe open up the door. A win for Rangers here doesn't do nothing.
I think Dessers also got called up, then they dropped them. Norwegian, Nigeria. So
yeah, win, lose or draw, the league's gone. So
yeah, I mean, I guess the biggest talking point is away fans are back. 3,000, 4,000. Good to see.
But yeah, no, Rangers miles behind Celtic and miles in front of Hibs, so it's like
apparently Celtic have rejected the North Curve Celtic group for showing a tifo and the Green Brigade, so they're not happy at that. Don't know why the club would reject their own fans showing a tifo, but yeah, got to respect.
tifo what?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. Don't know what it was. Maybe
probably some shite cause, eh?
Could have been a shite cause, but you know, you see, you like rewind, like, 16, 17 months. Fucking Celtic literally booted out the Green Brigade for like 6 weeks. It's funny how quickly that got forgotten, isn't it?
Why?
But yeah, seems to be a bit of a problem with certain Celtic fans and their board.
Yeah, see if Celtic got off to a bad start because of that, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be forgotten about.
No, it wouldn't be. Anyways, prediction time. Rangers are better away from home than they are at home. Honestly, in a weird, twisted fucking way, maybe it's actually better this game's at Parkhead. I don't know. But, what am I going? I'm going to go, fuck it, I'll go 2 each. I'm going to go Celtic 2, Rangers 2. I think if Cal McGregor's out, that'll lose Celtic a wee bit of control. And I think Rangers will sneak a draw. How about that?
I'm going to go 2-1 Celtic.
I don't know. I think it'll be a close game though.
Well, I went 2-1, so yeah.
I know, but we've seen a lot of the games be like 2-1 and no end that close. Well, feel that close. Anyway, a game that's massive. I mean, Dundee United need to win for top 3, and Dundee need to win to survive. Every derby this season, in my opinion, has been great, whether it's been in the League or the Cup. But neither club will care about how great it is. They just want to see how great the result is. I'm going to go Dundee United to win, and I'm going to go 4-2. I think it's going to be high scoring. I think the Arabs are going to get the job done, and I think they're going to keep Hibs on their toes for the battle for third. Don't see Aberdeen doing hee-haw, though.
Don't know, but I've just realised work's not paid me for my union shite. So I'm going to change that right now, and you can continue the rest of this video.
Well, you can say continue the rest of this video, mate. There's only one fucking... I mean, you give your Dundee prediction, and we are signing it. Sayonara. So, what are you predicting? Dundee United or Dundee? I went 4-2 Dundee United.
4-2. Oh, God. Well, you know what? I'm going to go 3-2. 3-1. 3-1 Dundee United.
Unite the Union?
Unite the Union.
Unite the Union. Anyway, guys, loads of action to get through this week. Can't wait for it. Might put it up for a poll about the Arnie Engels and Raskin debate and all that shite. But until next time, peace.